All right, welcome back. We're gonna make a
Hello!
decision.
I'm choosing this one. I don't want to choose between you. Cameron's never chosen this option, so we're gonna see what happens.
They both let out a heavy sigh. That doesn't help us.
Good.
It was amazing they even cared what I thought.
Hannah's usually right about these things. You should listen to her. She didn't say it, but Hannah said like nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to choose between you. She's right.
It does not make sense.
I think it was meant to be the other two options, but that's okay. Mai patted me on the back and I jumped. Forgot she was there. Jared looked at Mai, raising an eyebrow. You sure, Mai? Don't you have your own opinion? Why'd he bother to ask?
Well, if I'm being honest, I care more about the fashion show. I go to the elections because I have to, but I go to the show because I want to. Plus, it raises a lot of money for the school.
Thank you. He gestured dramatically at Mai as if her opinion sealed the deal.
Go ahead.
That's because we made it a fundraiser.
Ooh, bell. Ah, the 5-minute bell. Class was about to start.
Excuse me.
Jared nodded to us and walked away. Paul opened his mouth as if to say something more, but evidently thought better of it.
Oh, so he picked that. He got Jared anyway. He headed after Jared with Nick and Josh, thanking them for their help. Being a year ahead of us, their classes would be on the next floor. Mai began to follow them, but I gently pulled her arm. Our classroom was the other way. Stop following Jared.
Jared, if you need any help with the show, I'm here.
Her yell echoed through the emptying hallway. Jared, without looking back, raised a hand in acknowledgement.
Oh my gosh.
Mai covered her mouth and emitted a skull-piercing squeal. Wincing, I dragged her into the classroom. Class, now, Mai. No
What?
more boys for today. Hana is her mother. After the drama that morning, I wasn't sure what to expect at lunch. I dawdled on my own, making up an excuse about copying notes, hoping whatever tension remained would dissipate while I was gone. When I got to the cafeteria, it seemed my plan succeeded.
Hannah, we
We
saved
saved
a spot for you. Get over here.
Mai sat at the Norwood's table, looking like she completely belonged. She waved for me to join her. I sat down next to her at the edge of the table. Josh was across from me. We made eye contact as I sat down, so I nodded slightly to him. He nodded back. I felt accepted.
Oh yeah, they invited you to their table.
Hey, Hana, how was class?
Good, thanks. PBT might have already told you, but we're working together on a project. It's going pretty well. I am doing the Is that Gerard back there?
In a shy moment of not wanting to look Nick in the eye, I glanced to the side and saw Gerard at the back of the cafeteria with someone I didn't know. Everyone turned to look. He's probably doing some trading. Satch waved a hand. So, I borrowed a new drawing tablet the other day, hoping I could use it to make plans for my machine. Satch changed the subject, and everyone started talking about that. I, however, kept my concentration on Gerard, who was holding a small figure. Same with the girl he was talking to. Were those what they were trading?
Those are itty bitty kitties. They're really popular right now. I'm surprised you don't recognize them. They're kitty figures of all different shapes and colors. I have a few myself. You know me, I'm hip to the know about these things. They're pretty cute, but kind of a little girl thing.
She shrugged.
Gerard is known as the completionist around here, and every time a new thing gets popular, he collects them all. I've never seen his collections, but I heard they're really impressive. You have to be a dedicated person to do something like that.
The completionist? That's his show.
Yeah.
Was that why he was going through, why he was so thorough in giving me a tour?
Probably. IBK is the thing right now, and last year too. I think in first year there were a lot of people collecting silly slimy snakes, but that got old fast. Teachers didn't like everything coated in a thin layer of slime. I still have one in our room. I can show you sometime.
Jared tapped Mai on the shoulder and she whirled around, hitting me in the face with her hair.
Whack. Yes?
Wanted to thank you for this morning.
Oh, my contagion. Oh no, it was nothing, definitely. I mean, it...
As Jared and I spoke, my eyes went back to Gerard's exchange. The girl pulled a second figure out of her backpack and held both of them up. Gerard inspected it and shook his head.
Not good enough.
She pulled another one out, sadly this time, and Gerard's face lit up. He held out his figure and they swapped. How bittersweet. Letting go of something you loved to get something you would potentially love more.
What do you think, Hana?
My attention was pulled away. I hadn't been listening to the conversation.
Nope.
Yes
Yeah.
or no? I'm
Yes
sorry.
or no?
It's a decision you have to make.
Let's go with... Yes, we'll be more positive. Interesting.
Mike gave me a skeptical glance, then turned away. I bowed my head in apology and took one last quick look at the intriguing trade happening. The girl left, and Gerard was now talking to a boy with a messy appearance who made exaggerated hand motions. Looked like he just got out of bed. Is this another trade?
Yep, this time it was drugs. No, just kidding.
So, official announcement in case you haven't heard. We're having a competition tomorrow. Just a little casual something to get us ready for the tournament.
When he said he has an announcement, we're having a... I just immediately thought of baby.
We're having a baby. A little sparkling Jared baby.
Exactly, that is why.
Finally! We've been planning this one since last year's. My attention snapped back to the conversation happening in front of me. Was this what PBG was talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
Hana, Mai, you're invited if you'd like to come. Either way is fine, but let me know so I can plan.
Ooh, Jared invited them. How does it work?
It's a little thing. Some lighthearted fun to start off the new year. Lighthearted fun, my ass. John almost broke Satch's nose last year, and Gerard twisted his ankle.
How in the crap do you twist your ankle?
Satch delicately raised a hand to his nose. No. It was an accident! You forgot the part where you almost passed out from blood loss, Shane. I didn't forget. He looked away. I can never forget.
I don't know about this. I'm not very good at video games. Sure you are. Jared, we'll come.
Mine's like, yes you are, we're going.
I want to hang out with Jared.
Awesome. I'll plan for you to be there.
Sparkling Jared.
Don't worry, Hana. It's actually fun. You probably won't get hurt.
Oh, I doubt it. I bet she will. She got hurt just walking along the sidewalk.
I screamed to the face. As much as I was afraid of the possibility of losing a limb, I really did want to go. I was glad Mai was there to force me into it. Without her, I would be a lonely transfer, probably eating grass by myself at this very moment.
Probably.
Now she's a cow.
Yeah, sounds fun. Thanks for inviting us.
Of course. It would be rude to have you sit with us at lunch and then ban you from our tournament.
Exactly.
Plus, it'll be nice to have some new competition.
But they suck at video games.
I look forward to winning.
Oh my gosh, Jared. Why does Mai want to date him?
Because they can have sparkling Jared babies.
Oh my gosh!
Sparkling! The rest of lunch passed by comparatively uneventfully. Or at least, if anything else happened, I didn't notice.
Hana needs to live in the
I
moment.
was too busy staring at the food in front of me. Joy and horror mixing in my stomach. There was no way I was going to beat even one of these normal boots boys. I would make a fool of myself. You won't make a fool of yourself. It's in your blood. That's a Harry Potter quote. But still, I was getting to go. It was a privilege nobody else shared, except mine and everyone in the club. But nobody else.
No one else.
Paul looked at me with what seemed like concern, and I smiled at him.
She didn't take his side. Just kidding.
I smiled at Kelly. He grinned, returning to his food.
Paul doesn't hate me. Haha.
The least I could do was give it a chance, right?
Duh.
After a long day, class was finally over, and I was ready to go home.
Oh,
yeah, all
they
one
had-
of your classes.
They had more class. They already went to class
Miss
that one.
Shizuka still wasn't over her
Oh,
breakup,
yeah, just
and Mai complained loudly that she needed a new man so the homework would stop being so killer.
I didn't do any homework yesterday.
It was something to do, though. What else would I be doing if not homework? Studying, probably. That is homework.
Hana, before we go back to the dorms, there's something in A32 that I want to show you. Come.
A32? Wasn't that...
A creepy corner? The dorm of this club room? We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one is going to be there either. That's exactly why we need to go now.
Mai grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls.
I don't know about this. What if someone sees us? If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around. Nobody will be interested in what we're doing. Yeah, because she...
Mai was full of confidence that I wish I shared.
I really don't think I'm comfortable with this.
Sucks. Mai stopped at the club room door, gently tugging on it.
Sweet. They left it open. Dink.
She pulled me into the club room and shut the door behind us.
It's in here.
Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room. Plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged the knob, expecting it to be locked like all storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me.
Well, darn. Looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you have to show me will have to wait till another day. Or maybe never? Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these.
Oh, gosh. Ding, 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 ding. She pulled a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling.
What? Suzuka's keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done.
She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key.
Bye. I am seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone is bound to find out. They always do.
Finally, there was a small click, and the lock relented.
Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you.
Mai opened the closet, and light shone down directly onto its contents.
Yay! There they are! There they are!
To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent golden boots resting on a velvet pillow encased in a glass box.
Wow. What are these?
I stepped closer to the case and was about to put my hand on the glass, but stopped inches before, wrought with guilt.
We shouldn't be here. These, Hana, are the boots. The boots. It's a symbol of the Normal Boots Club. This is their club room after all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around. Is it made of gold? Real gold? It must have cost a fortune. I'd say they're solid gold, only worth 100,000 yen or so. But to really make sure...
Mai's fingers wiggled in front of her face. Before I could stop her, she opened the glass and lifted the boots from the velvet pillow they rested on.
Mai, please be careful.
I grabbed the boots from underneath just in case she dropped them. Good thing, too, because they were heavy.
They're solid gold.
Gold was cool and hard to the touch. The boots were definitely not wearable, and anything but normal. Mai bounced them up and down, weighing them in her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. Suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball game was strong.
Bingo. Yeah, I definitely saw gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check.
God, Mimi, what a bitch.
So you drag me along instead of her? I would not trust Mimi in this room.
This display of wealth made my stomach churn. Where they saw a symbol, I saw months of food for my father and I. 100,000 yen just lying in a closet protected by a single poorly guarded key. Might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing to me.
Yes, you. I wanted you to experience this with me.
Silhouetted by the warm glow of the spotlights, Maya smiled at me. That smile almost made me feel okay being here without permission. Almost.
Oh, sorry. Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you. What?
Storeroom lights flickered on. We both turned abruptly, still holding the boots.
Oh, of course it's Shane. Oh my God.
Shane stood in the doorway.
Maybe not that one.
You. What are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked.
Well, it was locked. Bye. We're really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here and we were curious. That's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai, let's give the boots back to him. Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. How is anyone ever supposed to see it?
She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center. No. We hide it from people who aren't in the club, like you. The case clicked shut.
Shane, I'm sorry.
Do not come back here. Get out of my sight.
Oh my gosh. But...
I am containing my anger now, but your continued presence is making that ever more difficult.
Oh my God.
I gulped Maya and I dashed out the door. Fun. Shane slammed the door behind us.
Do
You're
you
out of the
think
club!
he's gonna tell the rest of them? Yes, definitely. I really hope not. I might have ruined my reputation with them.
Sorry.
I think you mean I might have ruined your reputation from them.
She threw her head back and laughed, not quite grasping the consequences of her actions.
You'll be fine. I'll even be fine. They're students just like us. It's not like we stole it. But Shane, he was really angry. That's just an act. Don't worry about it, Hana. I said I would protect you, right?
Words seemed genuine enough, but I had a hard time believing her. It was almost as if she planned for us to get caught.
Okay. Good. Now let's head back to the dorms. That competition is tomorrow, and I do not plan on losing due to lack of sleep.
The tournament! I completely forgot. Would they even let us participate considering what we just did? Oh,
I didn't even get an option to not go in there.
Mai hummed happily as she skipped down the hall, somehow impervious to my anxieties. Heart heavy, I followed her. Only time would tell.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun. Saturday dawned bright and harsh. The cloudy light outside mirrored my gloomy mood as I quickly dressed and woke up Mai.
Hey.
Hi, it's time to get up. Why? The video game competition, remember? We're playing Stupendous Stomping Sisters today.
Super Smash Brothers. Melee. Sorry. Mai shot straight up out of her bed.
Oh my god, Jared. I can't hang out with Jared today.
She catapulted from the top of her bunk and sprinted into the hallway. I heard crashes and shrieks as she massacred the other girls to get to the bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
The sun slowly rose through the window. Everything would be just fine. Right?
Nope.
Right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, right? Soon Mai returned, fully dressed and raring to go.
Come on, Hana, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and dragged me out into the campus commons. Her incessant tugging hurt, but I followed her silently. Even more strangely, she wasn't talking either. Our nerves had gotten the better of us both. It's just a video game, just playing around. That's fine.
But still, they looked at the golden boots.
But the boys are scary. We wandered the halls of the boys' dorm, making our way to 402. The dormitory itself smelled awful, like stale Dorito chips. Wondered how I had never noticed it, and realized this was the first time I came on a weekend.
Dude, they didn't have to redo Dorito.
Yeah, porrito chips.
Yeah.
Porritos. Rather than wandering campus all day for classes and clubs, most people were sleeping in or hanging out in their rooms. I slowed down as we climbed the stairs, staring at the floor. The closer we got, the slower we progressed.
It's very scary.
We opened up the 4th floor door and crossed the hall. Finally, we stood in front of PBG and John's door.
You should knock.
What?
What? Me? You should knock. You got here first. Yeah, but you're their friend. Well, you know them better. But you've got pink hair.
Is there a problem, ladies? We both froze. A sense of ham wafted through the air.
Is that Jared?
It's because Jared is such a
Jared.
ham. Get it? You get it?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, ladies. Is there something wrong with the door?
Yep. They're scared. Oh no! Where are you guys? We didn't want to wake them up in case they were still sleeping. Yeah, it's dumb. Dumb response.
Jared let out a low-throated laugh. Ha ha ha. I don't think they mind having you wake them up.
Oh.
Mai's eyes almost rolled in the back of her head. Oh. Here, allow me. He leaned between us and tapped on the door. He was surprisingly tall, as being some 10 inches shorter than him. He towered over me. He looked down at me and winked.
Oh my gosh.
The door flew open. Phew! Hey guys, glad you can make it. We'll be a bit squished in here, but it's better than nothing. What, we couldn't get the classroom this year? I jumped. Shane stood behind me, expressionless. I didn't even see him come.
Because he's scared.
Yeah, it turns out Hidden Block decided to book it for the same day. Wonder what for. John snorted somewhere in the background. I'm not sure your room is better than nothing. Oh, Shane, with the zingers. That wasn't a zinger. Are you just gonna stand outside or are you coming in? We stepped up through the threshold, fully and completely entering PBG and John's room. Fully and completely.
Oh, yes.
Boy territory. We were out of our element. Boys! Ah!
my
There's a
gosh.
soccer ball. You can tell it's a
Boys
boys' room.
is-
There's a soccer ball.
Exactly.
Boys. Maya had never been in the room before. She glanced at the walls, shelves, and desks like a manic squirrel.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Her eyes gleamed, and I had the sneaking suspicion she was making a note of what she saw for her own nefarious purposes. Though what they were, I had no idea. Rather, I didn't want to know.
What's up?
Go on, take a seat anywhere. I looked to my left and saw boxers lying on a desk chair, blood shot into my face.
Ah!
Were they used?
Yes. No, I don't know.
The PBG followed my gaze and turned red. Let me clean it up a bit. Pigsty.
Do they have pigsties in England?
Everything in America is derivative of England.
But we're in Japan.
Shane looked at me blankly. Man, we're so lucky the Wii U has 8-player stomp. It's still a Wii U, just spelled differently.
Yeah, fine.
I'm excited to crush you, Shane.
John sucks.
I didn't say that. The little clips you hear are actually them in real life saying these things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they did a tiny bit of voice acting, but not all the roles. So they actually had Shane say JonTron sucks. I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey,
Hello, guess who's here? Gerard entered without knocking, a bright smile on his face.
hold on.
Aw, man, Shane got here before me? Did you fail to see me leave?
Yeah, whatever.
I was hoping you were in the bathroom or something. We brought extra controllers! Does nobody knock around here? He just ran in. No, why would we?
Should be
To
polite?
be polite? Yeah. Pfft, girls and their ridiculous social constructs.
Oh my gosh. What?
An intricate knock clattered through the entryway, and I pointed towards the door in defiance.
See? Someone knocks.
Morning.
Hello, I brought bagels. Figured we didn't want a repeat of last year. My stomach grumbled and she turned red. That's what I thought. Ah, that's my husband. What? You're the best partner anyone could ask for. You are truly the best of us. Can't you just ask for one normally? I brought enough for everyone. Jared leaned his head against Satch's shoulder, then turned to whisper in his ear. I knew I could trust you.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well then, everyone pick a place to sit. We'll hand out bagels and then we'll get started. I scuttled to the side of the room. Whoop, 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 against
Please.
PBG's bed and next to my. Every time they use scuttle, then we have to do that now.
You will.
We'd been sitting in the room with them at lunch, but it wasn't until now that I realized how crazy having all the Normal Boots guys in one room could be.
It's amazing. Just kidding.
9 adolescent men in one room.
And they let you
Not to
come
mention all the friends, all part of the same club. Their personalities mingled in different ways, and I almost couldn't focus over the myriad of inside jokes, shouting voices, and flailing limbs. That is, until the character selection screen came on. In the blink of an eye, the controllers were gone. PBG glanced over at me, and noticing that I didn't have one, offered me his.
Oh, what a nice guy. No, really. I'm not good at these kind of games.
There's no way you're worse than me, or Jimmy for that matter. Jimmy! I don't know, but it's Jimmy, he's pretty damn good. Seeing as he didn't want to take no for an answer, I grabbed the controller and selected my character. Turby. He was cute and bouncy, even though he didn't seem super powerful. He looked like an easy enough character for a beginner to grasp, although there was something in the eyes and beak that seemed a little... Is everybody ready? I swallowed hard, the controller already slippery from my sweat. Never played Stomp before, though I watched others do so.
Good luck, Hana.
I looked at the buttons on the controller, trying to guess at what button did what. One of the top buttons probably jumped. Obviously the analog stick moved the character. I selected a stage. Something with cute little houses and smallish animals bopping around in the background. Ooh, it's the Animal Crossing stage.
Woo!
And the countdown began. There were buttons on the back that clicked when you hit them, but I didn't know what they did.
Let's find out.
3. Oh, there was a weird blue button on the top right, but not on the left. It's a GameCube controller. 2.
Ah.
And another analog stick. What was that for? The camera? How can we all control the camera at once? 1. Oh no!
No!
Go! Die, Shane, die! What the hell? Attack everyone else, not just me. But you're my mortal enemy! Josh, what was that for? I wasn't even fighting you. You were wide open and death waits for no one. You're next. The battle began. In a display of slight mercy, the boys left me alone to wander the field and get a sense of my character.
That's nice. Oh, that does jump.
I hit the jump button again, and again, and again, watching my character float higher and higher towards the sky.
I can fly.
My joy was cut short as a Noki ball emerged from nowhere and pegged my pink blob in the eye. I fell off the side of the screen, and despite trying to jump back up, wouldn't let me.
A bee.
Yeah, exactly. See, Kelly knows. You've played Smash with us before.
I have, and that's what saves my butt. Why?
Kirby can kind of hover for a while, but eventually gets too full of air and has to land. Otherwise, he'd be OP. Do you know what that means?
Overpowered?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not original poster, like on Reddit.
Right.
When in doubt, down B.
Down B. Up.
With Kirby?
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't really play Kirby. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Down B. I thought she was trying to save herself. And I was like, why would you do down B to save yourself?
Yeah, down B would definitely kill you faster. Actually, when we played Melee, we had races to see who could kill themselves the fastest. We gave each other 100 stock and just tried as Kirby to see who could slam down into death the fastest using down B. It was fun. Actually, it didn't start out as a race to do that. We actually wanted to fight with 100-man stock, and then we got really bored because it's 100 deaths. And so then it turned into a race to who could die the fastest.
Oh, I gotcha. That's really funny.
Yeah, don't ever do 100 stock. It's not as fun as it sounds. In the commotion of the match, curses and death threats mixing with the clack of controllers, nobody was listening to what Nick was saying. Key to getting someone to hear you in this commotion, it seemed, was shouting their name at the beginning of your sentence. Gerard! Satch! I frowned as my pink little blob fell into the map. Following Nick's advice, I hit down B. A cloud appeared around my pink guy, and he became a rock.
Did she destroy somebody? What? I don't understand.
But no, she wasn't in the air.
Oh.
What would a rock do?
Destroy people.
I repeated the move multiple times, always turning into a rock of some sort on the ground, never hurting anybody near me. Suddenly an explosion rocked the ground and Kirby flew into the air just as I hit down B. No! To my surprise, he formed a rock and fell directly onto John's head. His Nari was sent flying off the screen and died.
Boom! Dot.
You're on my shit list.
Oh gosh. I'm very sorry.
She plays exactly like you, Kelly. It didn't take long after that for me to die 5 pitiful, painful deaths. But as my little Kirby tumbled off screen for the 6th and final time, a small surge of pride hit me. I killed John. The JonTron, even if by accident.
Hey, it counts.
I handed my controller to Mai and sat back, completely satisfied. If it weren't for the fact that it was Mai's turn, I'd jump back in, eager to find other strategies for murdering my friends and potentially stirring up a hit list a mile long.
Yeah.
So this was the joy of games. The joy of games! After playing a few rounds, the official tournament started. People played one-on-one matches against each other, slowly thinning out the competition over time. Mai went before me and was, rather unfairly, playing against Jared. Every blow he doled out to her was, in her mind, some sort of actual physical contact.
Oh my gosh.
At least, judging by the way she shivered when she was hit, it was. Unsurprisingly, she died almost immediately.
Oh yeah, I would guess that.
I was the last person, set to go against PBG. The others chuckled as we were past controllers. Don't worry, Hana. PBG's the easiest of all of us. You're bound to beat him.
Oh god.
Sorry. Don't worry, Hana. Aw, come on, guys. Don't worry, Hana. I'll go easy on you. I nodded as PBG picked the most level playing field, a small platform floating out in space. Aw, it's final destination time. That's when shit gets real. The match started, and PBG graciously held his players still. Go ahead and test your moves.
You're a great friend.
Aw, that's real nice of you, PBG. Yeah, real nice.
And then you destroy her.
I tested my moves, and while doing so, my hand brushed against the yellow stick. Turby did a menacing low kick, and my eyebrows raised.
See,
That looked powerful.
Yeah, destroy PBG. I'm just kidding.
Ready to go?
I think so.
PBG charged me across the screen, and when he came close enough for me to hit, I pushed the yellow stick in his direction.
Boom. Suck it.
Flew across the screen. My mouth fell open. Whack! PBG grit his teeth. I see how it is. No more Mr. Nice Guy, then. I partially doubted that PBG had a non-nice bone in his body, but the match had begun. It was a long battle. A surprisingly long battle. We seemed to be evenly matched. PBG must suck. Right up until the very end, when I smashed him off the screen with Turby's hammer.
I would definitely suck. I think PBG would beat me.
I set the controller down quietly, not particularly happy about having crushed PBG in my second ever match of Stomp.
Uh-oh.
PBG nodded solemnly. Guess I lost then.
Whoa!
Damn, Hana, that was some natural born talent right there.
Just Jared's face. Oh my gosh. I don't really think so.
Anyway, the next match is Shane versus Paul. PBG remained quiet for a while after that. It wasn't until the third round that he joined in again, cheering with the rest of the guys. My match rolled around, and this time I was playing against Jared, and this time I lost in only a few minutes. Hey, if you lost in a few minutes against someone good, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I set the controller down again, happy to no longer have responsibility over the life and death of inanimate pixels.
Yeah, that's good.
As I did so, I saw Paul lean in to whisper something to Shane, whose eyes flew wide open, then his face shut down. Over my dead body. Their eyes slid to me, and I looked away.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
They were talking about me, weren't they?
Probably.
Scooted over to Mai, feeling more comfortable near her than near any of the guys. Stop talking about Hana in secret, even if it's nice things. She gets freaked out.
Exactly.
We cheered for Jared right up until the very end. He lost to a supernaturally agile Shane, who seemed to be fueled by the rage of 1,000 demonic toddlers.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone, that was a great round. Looks like we're in even better shape than last year. Well, all of us except PBG.
Oh, stop.
That was uncalled for. Totally deserved. Anyways, I'm tired, so get out of my room, please. He grinned broadly, not finding anything wrong with how he summarily dismissed us.
Leave now.
Bye. I'm tired, bye. Maya and I gathered our things and left the room with the others, who, laughing and joking, dispersed in all different directions. Together, we shuffled home. We fell through the doorway, exhausted with barely enough energy to change into our PJs.
Wow. That was a long
Mai leapt onto her bed with a happy sigh.
Oh, Hana, I'm so glad you came to Asagao. As if this couldn't have happened without me here.
Mai shoved her face into her pillow and emitted a muffled reply. Yeah, whatever you say. Sorry, I keep stealing your lines.
That's alright.
I fell onto my bed, staring at the rungs that kept Mai and her mattress from collapsing onto me and smothering me to death in the night.
Oh gosh. That was really fun. Video games are fun, Mai.
Really?
She shuffled around on top of her bed.
I mean, I thought it was okay. It was passable. Don't know if I called it super fun or anything.
Really?
No? I loved it.
She chuckled.
Seems like you found your calling. Ha ha ha, I'm sure I have.
Above me, Mai yawned.
Let's go to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Smiling, I got up and turned out our light.
Good night.
Good night, Hana.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night,
Good night,
Mai.
Mary Ellen. Alright, we'll continue this next time.
Yep, another day down.
Another day, another
Asagao Academy.
nickel! Anyway, bye.
Bye.